It's Monday and I had a really lazy weekend, which honestly, what else is new? I don't do anything on weekends, but I haven't really had a chance to sort of organize and plan and prepare my week. Not that there's much to plan and prepare for because I still have to be inside for 22 hours a day, but I have had a lot of questions about some of the more creative projects and sort of the downtime stuff that I've been working on. So I thought I would share a bunch of that stuff with you, but then also, you know, just do the classic things like cleaning and organizing and just doing some work and just kind of sharing a combination of like a productive Monday afternoon, but then also kind of just a cozy, this is what I do at home because I spend all my time at home, kind of Monday afternoon. So thought I would do that. I'm gonna do a bit of a tidy up because I sat on the couch all weekend and my living room's a mess, and then I also need to clean my kitchen. So I'm gonna do a bit of a clean because I know how much you guys love cleaning videos and cleaning stuff, and then we can get into some of the more creative projects I've been working on and just get stuck in and have a productive but cozy and chilled Monday afternoon. This is the current state of my living room. It's actually not too bad, but this spot right here in this corner is the place that I spend maybe 90% of my time at the moment. All of my 2020 memories are gonna be from this little corner of my couch. But I have been doing cross stitch. If you don't follow me on Instagram, then you probably have not seen this, but this is my cross stitch whale that I have been working on, and I'm gonna sit down and do some of this afternoon. I have really been enjoying it, and I've been doing this while watching How to Get Away with Murder, and I've now finished all of the seasons on Netflix. There's one more season, but it's not available on Netflix here yet, so that's kind of a bummer. I have a whole lot of thread. I made a mistake and I had to unpick a bunch of stuff, so I just want to tidy this up and get it a little bit more organized. And I also have my yoga mat on the ground because what else is new? My yoga mat is always out because I do all my stretching, and then I also practice my handstands like on the edge of the mat here so that I can, like, you know, flip over and hit the door. That sounds really brutal, but maybe I shouldn't show you what I mean when I say practicing headstands. I mean, not headstands, handstands. Okay, just to like demonstrate what I was talking about with practicing my handstands so that you know what I'm talking about. I use the edge of my rug as a guide to practice, and then if I feel like I'm gonna flip over, I just hit the door with my feet, and then it's kind of like, that's what I meant by hitting the door. I don't know how to explain it, but it's a good way to practice. And I've been able to stand for longer and longer. Other times, not so much, but I really enjoy it. It's one of my exercises that I do, stretching and practicing handstands. Anyway, I feel like doing a little bit of a tidy up in here, so I'm gonna roll up my, what do you call this, yoga mat, and just tidy it up. And you know what, I'm gonna do a vacuum as well while I'm at it. Oh my gosh, this is why I need to keep a lid on my drink bottle. It just like almost fell onto the floor. Oh, it's a little wet. Oh well, that's okay. It'll dry, it'll dry, it'll dry. Everything dries in here so quickly because I usually have the heater on, which is right up here on the wall. So everything does dry really quickly, but damn, gotta be more careful and less clumsy. Okay, living room is done. It's much cleaner now. You may notice too that I have a few extra plants. I'm sure I've talked about this in some of my other videos, but I did get a couple of plants from Anna when she did move. So I got this little guy, which I love. I love a Chinese money plant. And then I have this one down here with the most amazing pot. I have no idea where she got it from. If you want to find out, go and jump on her social media and send her a message. I'm sure she'll tell you, but I love it. I'm getting like more jungly in here and I think it's great. Yeah, living room is clean and I'm gonna go and do the kitchen now. And let's just hope I don't drown the kitchen like I almost drowned the living room. My kitchen is actually pretty clean, but I do have a sink full of dishes, a bunch of dishes I need to put away, and I have these beautiful little flowers I picked up when I was at Aldi the other day. Like, if you love fresh flowers like I do, Aldi always has, oh my gosh, there's like no water left. Man, this like has been, no, there is a little bit, but this has been evaporating very quickly in this vase. But As I was saying, Aldi is really great for cheap flowers. I think this bunch was like $8 and there was 3 colors in it, which was adorable. So I'm actually going to cut that and, you know, style it in the vase properly, and then also do all the dishes and that stuff that needs to be done here. They look so cute. I'm not sure if I should cut them a little bit more to fit in with the size of this vase, because they look quite tall and large compared to what they're in, but I think it looks really pretty. It makes my kitchen look very fresh, and I actually really like it against this sort of backdrop of like wood and gold and white, and I feel like I should use them to try to take an Instagram photo, because when you've got fresh flowers, why waste them with just looking at them when you can take a photo of them as well? Okay, that was really bad advice. Don't listen to me, but I still think I'm gonna try and take a cute Instagram photo of them. I think I got a good photo. My battery on this camera is actually almost flat, so I'm gonna pop that on charge so that I can take some photos later, because I actually need to do some photos and flat lays for my new website. Because I have created a second website, ignore me with all of my website stuff that I've been on about for the last little bit, but I do need to do some flat lays for that website. Hopefully I can play around with it this afternoon. It's one of those things I've been procrastinating on, because like I just don't want to like not be able to get it and I have a fear of like things taking too long and then not like doing all the hard work and then not getting any results. So it never ever is that case. I always usually get like something, like in the case of this where I just got a photo, but it's a fear of mine, and now I'm rambling on about all kinds of things. Anyway, I'm going to charge the battery of this camera so I can use it later, and then I'm also going to edit this image up straight away, because why not? I might as well just get straight into it and edit it now. I've actually selected 2 images. I've got them on my iPad now. I like to go through on my computer and then like I pick my favorite, and then I, you know, reopen them, and then I cross them out, and I ended up going with number 6 and number 10 to get the images. I'm actually gonna make myself a cup of tea, and then I'm gonna sit down and edit them. I really liked the shot of me dunking my tea bag, and because I was inspired, I ended up creating a little Instagram story boomerang with little heat lines. I think it's so cute. I love it. I don't know if you can see this very well, probably not, but I use Lightroom to edit my photos. I have a subscription to the Adobe Suite, and I've had an Adobe Suite subscription for, I want to say like at least 6 years. I use it for everything, and so I've like kind of created my own filters. They're not great, but they work for me, and I'm going to pop a filter on and play with this like little image, and I don't know, I have 2 of them. Which one I don't know I will like more, but we'll see, so I'm gonna do that. Okay, so this is kind of where I'm at. So this is the edited. I also cropped it. I did have my camera set to like 1:1, so my camera was shooting in square photos, but I cropped this one because I liked it better cropped. And then this is edited, and then before, after, before. I like my photos to be a lot brighter, slightly more warmer. I mute my yellows a little bit, like desaturate them. Greens are a little more on the yellow side as opposed to the green, bluish side, blue side. Yeah, I put more red into my greens, if that makes sense. I think it's green. I think it's red, or is it yellow? I don't know, I can't remember what's on the slider. But anyways, that's basically, yeah, my before and after, and it looks pretty good on Instagram. I think I might post it tonight, which I'm excited about. But yeah, now I'm not really sure what to do next. I do actually have like a second photo. This is
not cropped. It's exactly how it was shot, and it's slightly different, and I don't know which one I like more, but I feel like maybe I could just post both of them at some point on my feed one day. I don't know. But anyways, at least I got a photo done today, so that's somewhat productive. Today's video is sponsored by Squarespace. Squarespace is an online platform where you can create websites, blogs, and e-commerce stores, and it is the platform that I have used to create my website. If you are looking to maybe create a blog or an online store, or even create a website for a business that you already own, then I would definitely recommend checking out Squarespace. They have a great range of templates that you can start with, so you can get a feel for how your website will look, and then from there you can customize it to suit your needs. They also have a really great range of tools and help guides to help you navigate and understand how the platform works and achieve things like connecting all of your social media accounts. If you are interested in starting a website, then head to squarespace.com and start a free trial, and when you are ready to launch, you can click the link in the description or use my code to get 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Okay, photo is done. I am going to post that tonight onto my Instagram, so if you would like to go and see it, it'll be on my Instagram feed. I will take other photos with those flowers because they're so pretty. Like, I do that with my flowers usually when I'm feeling up to it, is I take a few different photos around because I like flowers, and well, I love flowers in fact, and I just like to style them in different sort of locations in my house and take photos and things. So that'll be up on my Instagram, posting tonight. If you have like a business account or a creator account or something like that, an account that has analytics, it actually tells you the best time to post to Instagram. So 9 p.m. is about the time that I post. So I'll be doing that tonight. And I did mention before, like, I've been working on a new website. I've spent the last 3 days. I've spent a bit of time on it. I've done like the layout. I have done all the copywriting, which was a lot. And the only thing that I need to do now is a couple of photo shoots and get some photos for it, which, like I said, I've just been procrastinating on because I actually haven't really done styled Instagram content in a really long time, and I just have this weird fear around it. I've had this weird fear the entire time for the last couple of years. That's something I need to do. If I don't do that this afternoon, it is on the to-do list for this week. Another thing on my to-do list this week is to check out the new announcement of the iPhone 12, which I think is coming tomorrow or the next day. My phone is archaic. It's so old. It's from 2016, and I don't believe in upgrading every year or every other year. It is just so much money, and I think it is just the biggest waste of money to get new phones all the time. But since I did the iOS 14 update, my phone is just not having it. It's like super glitchy, it's slow, it's just, yeah, it's not having it. So I think maybe it's time to upgrade, especially now that I've been doing a lot more like iOS app icon design. Like, I've got my floral icons. I also have a Halloween pack as well, because my phone is currently Halloween designed, and I've just been working on that. I've actually got some more designs and things that I've been working on for like Instagram highlights, Instagram stickers, and app icons if you want to do that. So yeah, I thought maybe it's time to upgrade my phone if I'm doing more work on that stuff, and that you guys like enjoying my artworks and me putting them into these like creative little packs of like clip art icon things that you can do whatever you want with. I'll have those listed in the description. But yeah, I was thinking maybe it's time to upgrade my phone. Whether I get the new 12 or not, I don't know. I just want to see what it's like compared to the 11, and if it's not that much difference, then I'll probably just get the 11 because it'll be cheaper. But yeah, so those are two more things on my to-do list this week. I actually need to go into the city tomorrow to pick up something, and I probably should write an actual to-do list, but I've been feeling quite on top of things organizational wise lately, so I haven't felt the need to have like big to-do lists or like big reminders. I know a few videos ago I mentioned the, what do you call it? I call it a completion list. There's many different terms for it. I haven't been using that lately because I just feel like I don't really need it, but these are things, this is the thing about routines. I don't know why I'm going on this like rambling thing about routines and organization and planning and stuff right now, but you don't have to do it exactly the same like day in, day out. It's just depending on your mood, because sometimes you're gonna be super productive and sometimes you're gonna feel on top of things, and then other times you're gonna be flat and like demotivated, and it just, you kind of got to work with your mood. So the times when I'm really struggling, I get more into my lists, and then the times when I just feel like I'm floating on through and I'm really in control, I don't find that I need my lists as much because it's in my head and it's working well. So I've got a bit of a vision for the week, and I can't say that this afternoon I'm going to do any like intense planning or anything. But yeah, I'm gonna be working on some artwork things. I'm gonna be working on these photos for my website and all of that sort of stuff. I made a bit of a late lunch salad, so I have baby spinach, some cherry tomatoes, a can of tuna, some avocado, and some cucumber. Okay, so I ate a very, very late lunch, second lunch almost, of my little tuna salad, which was delicious. I also chatted to one of my friends, and I thought I would explain a little bit about some of my drawing stuff. I feel like this video is turning into me answering a bunch of questions. I get a lot of questions about the apps and stuff on my iPad. I think quite a fair few of you would like me to do a what's on my iPad. I've had questions about what type of iPad I have. I have the iPad 7. It's absolute basic model one, and when it comes to drawing and stuff, I use Adobe Fresco. I'm always sharing this stuff on my Instagram stories, and I'm just working on some like little line drawings at the moment. I love line drawings. I did a bunch of them for one of my subjects when I was back at uni about 2 years ago, and I love that style of drawing, and so I'm just like recreating some of the little motifs that I made back then and then designing some new ones, and it's just a little project that I've been working on. And I did a bunch of that sort of stuff this morning. Ignore the ugly green, I don't like the color of the green, but I was working on like a little flower sort of image. So that's a little something that I've been working on, creative stuff. So iPad 7 base model, whatever it's called, and Adobe Fresco, because like I said, I have the Adobe suite. So those are the things that I use to do all my drawings and like all my little sketches and stuff. I've had a lot of questions about that. I'm actually watching New Girl, because now that I've finished How to Get Away with Murder, I'm watching New Girl. I remember watching it, you know, years ago when it first came out, and it's just like a really light-hearted show, so I put that on in the background, and I feel like maybe getting in and doing some of my cross stitch, because it's starting to be like really late. Yeah, it's like 5 o'clock. It's like late afternoon now. So this is my whale. I'm making this for my nan for Christmas, so I'm gonna frame it. And then once I've done this one, I really wanna get like a beautiful floral design that I'm gonna frame and put in my bedroom, I think, maybe. Unless I wanna hang it out here somewhere, I don't know. But yeah, I love it. And so I have the design. I got the design on Etsy, so I'll leave a link to the design that I purchased off Etsy, and then I just purchased like the fabric and all of the threads and everything myself from Spotlight. I cannot wait to go back to a Spotlight store. Like, I'm so excited. But yeah, so I'm gonna maybe prop myself up on my little spot on the couch and do some whale. This is the pattern that I work on my computer with. It's just open in preview, and I can like zoom in and whatever I need to do to view my whale and all of his magical glory. So right now I'm working on this little section here and going through this bit with this color here. So it's this section here and around down to the other fin. Yeah, I can't tell you how relaxing this is. It is just, I'm so glad that I picked this back up. I haven't done it since I was probably a teenager, and it's just, it is so relaxing. So I've been making a little bit of progress. I actually feel like my nails kind of match the colors in the whale, but you can see all of the tiny detail in all of the different little crosses. And then on the back, look, it's not the neatest, but it's still pretty organized in the way that you do the stitches. You end up with these neat lines that run down the back. So I'm pretty pleased with it. Like I said, it's been a long time since I've done this, but oh my gosh, it's so relaxing and so enjoyable. I feel like a total grandma, and I do want to get like a ring, but I think I might just wait until Spotlight's actually open and I can go in person. And I love having this cushion on my lap when I do it. Like, this is just what I find incredibly comfortable. So I do this and I'm getting closer. I think I said before that this bit was a mistake. I need to fix that. Excuse the siren outside, but what was I gonna say? But man, that siren just distracted me. All right, so this has actually taken me about 3 weeks. So these projects take a very long time if you've not done cross stitch before, especially not with such a detailed design. But this is why I love it, because it gives me something to work on for a considerable amount of time, which I really like. So after I've done this one, I'm gonna get a floral one. I'll probably just buy the design off Etsy, find something that I like, and then buy all the colors from Spotlight. But this is my new creative downtime outlet project, and I love it. It's so satisfying to see it all come together, and it's creative and relaxing, and it's just, honestly, it's kind of like a form of meditation for me. It just really brings me into the present moment, and I just love it. So yeah, this is my little downtime thing and way of being creative. Plus, if you're wondering why I keep patting it, it just feels so cool. Like, it just feels really cool with all of the thread and the texture of it. It just feels cool. Okay, I ended up having another phone call from my friend. I was chatting for a little while, but look at my eye. I think I'm having some kind of allergic reaction. I don't know if I had something on my hands and I touched my eye, which is weird. To be honest, I've never really had allergic reactions until this year, like way back those few months ago when I had hives, but I think that was from stress, because once I got my stress under control, it went away. But my eye has been slowly puffing up over like the last, I want to say, half an hour, and it's not particularly, like, it's not super uncomfortable, but it's kind of annoying. So I'm gonna keep an eye on it, because I might need medical attention. I have taken an antihistamine. And it is spring here, so hay fever is a big thing, and I usually get hay fever, but I never get like itchy eyes or puffy eyes with hay fever. I usually just get like sneezy, and I've been sneezing a little bit this afternoon, so hopefully antihistamine will fix it. But yeah, I have a puffy swollen eye, so this is fun. I've never really had this before, so I don't know what's happening. Okay, so my eye is very itchy and very swollen. I probably look really crazy right now. Like, what is happening? Oh man. Yeah, I have no idea. I'm trying to think. Like, I had my salad, which was just spinach, tuna, like the cucumber, tomatoes, and I think that was it. Oh, and the cheese, which is fine. I eat that stuff all the time. I mean, to be honest, I actually haven't eaten tuna in like I had fresh tuna yesterday. I haven't eaten canned tuna in like 2 months, but I ate fresh tuna yesterday and it was fine. I don't know what I did. Maybe I touched my flowers and then touched my eyeball, or I touched something, maybe scratched my eyeball, and now I'm all puffy, but I keep sneezing and I feel like I'm having a bit of indigestion. So I don't know what's happening, but I'm not gonna do anything else this afternoon. I think I'm just gonna chill out. I'm gonna go and take my makeup off and just maybe have a shower and get cozy for the rest of the evening and get into my evening routine, and just kind of like chill out. So I'm gonna wrap this video up here. If I end up in hospital, I'll let you know. I'm sure I'll be fine. But yeah, this has turned into a very strange Monday afternoon. But yeah, I don't even know what this video really ended up being. Like, a bit of me doing some stuff, taking some photos, photo editing, doing cross stitch. I don't know. This is my life in isolation right now. It's very strange. It's very like, whatever just happens. I don't know. Anyway, so hope you guys have enjoyed. Up the top, you can check out my last video. Down the bottom, I will leave a link to another one of my videos, and I'm going to keep an eye on my face, and hopefully it doesn't get worse.